Okay, welcome to the April 15th Select Board meeting. Will you join me in saying the pledge?
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, here we are. Okay, first up warrants, and Brian has the general fund warrants.
All right, I'll start with this one here. General fund warrant dated April 15th here. So April 4th through April 15th. The total amount is $273,298.26. Several big items such as we'll say a bill, but an invoice from the city for the police department for our paying for things as they getting ready for the contract switching in July 1. Looks like we also had the payment to the Franklin County Sheriff's Department as well. Let's see, I think it was one or two other larger ones here I want to mention.
Fire department.
Fire department's one. Okay, thank you. And the fire department. Oh, and the recreation department as well for almost 28,000 for giving equal access to all their programs for our town residents. And then Jonathan, we had the one we were discussing. I think you talked with Sean a little more about the golf cart. Is there any other information about that one? 7,000. Just tell me a little bit about that, Sean.
Yeah, I know we discussed it a bit. It would basically we're gonna in the future use ARPA funding to buy a vent track separately. So it doesn't affect any taxpayer dollars. This fit in the budget for the Parks and Rec this year. It keeps everything below, again, at this point, at least the budget line. It fits the department. I talked to Dave, talked to John. We already used, actually it was technically a loaner for the Eclipse Day. It was perfect. We had a trailer, allows them to pick up the trash, kind of go through it without, using gas on a tractor or a vent track. Long term, I think it's a smart move for it. And again, it falls within budget and just for future ARPA funding. Period. We have to at least obligate it this year. And at least in my opinion, spending things on ARPA funding on one-offs instead of like programs that we have to keep spending it on, I think is a prudent move. So we still have money, obviously plenty of money in ARPA to use it on a vent track for our future sidewalks. And for this case, I think the golf cart fits exactly what we need for our parks.
Okay, thank you. I think the only other one I had seen on there was just our AmCare medical expense. Looks like all those kind of periodic things all popped up here at the same time. Okay, that's we had there. So again, that total amount was $273,298.26. I'd make a motion that we pass the general fund warrant as presented.
Second. Okay, any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, Brendan, you have the miscellaneous warrants.
Now, I'm gonna read through all three, then make one motion. Stonehouse warrant, April 15th, 2024, just $50 to the Department of Public Safety for a tent permit. Stormwater utility warrant, 2 invoices, one related to the McQuam Shore scoping study and the other to Clyde Allen. So stormwater utility warrant, April 15th, $8,293.46. And then a pretty standard industrial park warrant. The 3 standard invoices from Green Mountain Power for our different electric needs, and then our maintenance contract with Champlin Associates. So industrial park warrant, April 15th, $1,209.29. And I make a motion to approve all 3 warrants.
Yeah. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, Jeff has the payroll.
Okay, I have 2 payroll warrants. The first one's dated April 5th of 2024, covering the pay period from March 25th to March 31st, and that one's in the amount of $26,584.64. That's pretty standard. The second one is dated April 12th, and that covers from April 1st to April 7th of 2024. And that one is for $61,282.36, which includes the quarterly stipend for the firefighters. So I would,
Got that.
what's that?
So I jumped the gun. The fire department.
Yeah. So I just make a motion that we would approve these warrants as presented.
Second.
Okay, any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, in front of you, you have the minutes of the April 1st meeting. Anybody want to make a motion to approve those minutes?
So moved.
Anyone second?
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Anybody want to make a motion? Actually, we have public comment first. Anybody here to make a public comment? Huh?
Nicer.
Thank you.
It's official.
Official. Okay, hearing none, we're gonna move forward. Okay, Liquor Control Board. Anybody want to make a motion to recess the select board and convene as the Liquor Control Board?
So moved.
Yep, second that.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, so in front of me, we have the Burton Island Bistro for a second-class license and Maple City Diner for a first-class license, and Maple City Diner again for a third-class license. No issues, Anna? Again, thank you. Okay, anybody want to make a motion to approve those warrants?
I'll make a motion to approve those three warrants, or three license renewals, sorry.
Anybody want to second that?
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, anybody want to
Close the,
close the select board meeting and
Oh,
open,
no. Yeah.
or
Try again.
close the liquor control board meeting and open the select board meeting? Or reconvene the select board.
So moved.
Thank you.
second that.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
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 So this one, Sean, nobody's to be appointed, it's just an announcement that we still have a vacant spot or for the
Correct.
Development Review Board.
Yes,
Arthur,
we're waiting.
done?
We haven't heard back from the person.
Oh,
This is kind of like holding the spot in
Okay.
case they did respond.
okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
You need somebody for a quorum? Or- Are you?
I do not believe that that's the case.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. Then in front, in your package, you have the municipal listing from the NRPC. Anybody want to make a motion to approve and authorize select board chair to sign on behalf of the town?
So moved.
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
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 Perfect. Okay, town manager's report. Sean, take it away.
Sure. For the most part, outside of the head of B and C, which are informational only, we're applying for our class 2A paving grant, for the portion of Kellogg Road. So there's a sheet that I believe is an annual, then we signed it this time last year. Basically confirming our commitment, paying for what we essentially do every year for paving. So essentially just saying that, yes, we agree to continue to pave our roads at a certain financial level. If we get this would again finish portion, as we say, finish, not obviously succession. We did a portion last year and we're gonna do a portion this year. Without this sheet, we can't apply to the class 2 paving grant.
Okay. So do you need a motion for that?
Yes.
Okay, anybody want to second that?
Yep, second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. And did you give that to me for us to sign? Or,
It should be.
It's in the yellow folder on your desk. There's two things that you need to sign, the bridge standards.
on the
And the-
bridge, it's in the annual
Yeah.
financial
Yep.
plan, that's the.
Yes, yep, yep,
Perfect, thank you, Jen.
welcome.
So that's certificate of public good and Act 250, which are informational.
Yeah, anybody, so. Anybody have any other business?
Want to, here, I mean, I enjoyed the solar eclipse from my house with a bunch of family around and maybe others did too, but just curious. I read about what happened down at the park. It
Yeah.
sounds like everything went great, but just curious if,
I'll speak
get
to
any
that.
more information about it. Yeah.
But it was
There's
quick.
like 3,000 people there and probably a number at Cohen as well.
Yeah, and I said this several times throughout I guess over the last week. If you ask me any day over my first 10 and a half months, how I wished the 8th could have gone. The 8th it surpassed my expectations. It was the best event we could have had. Almost no issues, just a fantastic event. DPW, Dave, John, Megan, everybody it was just, chef's kiss. It was an awesome event. It was just perfect. And I can't thank our staff enough. We spent a lot of time. I will say just personally, when I first interviewed for this, it's the first time I heard about the eclipse. I didn't think anything of it, just to be truthful. And then as it started happening, I go, oh man, this is a real thing. This is a real thing. And I couldn't be prouder of our staff and of our town. I think it was just an over the top success.
Yeah, I mean, I just gonna say the one thing we couldn't plan on was the weather, right? And I mean,
Right.
the irony of how our area had maybe the best viewing. I had one person I knew who intentionally went on vacation to Texas because they just assumed the weather would be more clear down there.
Yeah.
It was the exact opposite. I think they had clouds and we had just about a perfect day. So
Yeah.
it's really, really awesome.
Yeah, there were people actually that did leave maybe half hour before it because like some clouds appeared to move in. And I remember thinking like, oh, I wouldn't
Where did
do
they
that.
go?
Where are you gonna go in a half hour? Everybody that stayed, we've actually received several voicemails and emails just thanking us. We actually have somebody from either Massachusetts or New Hampshire that came and we're working with them. They said they want to donate a meaningful donation because of how great hosts we were. So it was pretty awesome. It's kind of one of those just nice little moments that
Yeah, thank you.
go a long way. Yeah.
That's really cool. Thanks. I just wanted to hear
Mhm.
good thoughts here.
I'll keep talking, but I should stop. Yeah, it was that great. Yeah. It was.
Yeah, we loaded my 94-year-old mother in a Ranger. Took her up on the hill in the field.
Yeah.
With the best time she's had in years.
Yeah, it was
And
good.
The interstate was behind us. There wasn't hardly a car on it.
Yeah.
You know, it's
The lake got
yeah.
quiet, like the lake
Pretty quiet.
calmed, the birds stopped. It was surreal.
Mosquitoes came out. I got bit.
Oh.
On the other end,
Believe it.
yeah.
And it's like, I hope there's never an eclipse here again. Mosquitoes.
We got 82 years, I think, right? So it comes to St. Albans.
Something like that.
Southern New Zealand, 28.
Yeah, we're donating
right.
eclipse glasses to, I think Africa.
South America, I think, is
Is it?
one of the
Okay.
countries, yeah, Peru
Yeah.
or something like that, you know.
They go right across Australia. It's gonna be hot there. Though. Southern New Zealand.
Quite a show.
I'll stick around.
Yeah, pretty neat.
Okay. I got one thing, the St. Albans Town Fire Department puts on their annual spaghetti dinner. It's May 11th, 5 to 7 at the St. Albans Town Educational Center. It's always good, but it's always good, they always sell out. Well, of course, so, anyways, that's it. Okay, having said that, the next meeting is Monday, May 6th and Monday, May 20th at 6:30. Would anybody like to read that motion for executive session?
I have read it and I move it.
Perfect. Anybody want a second to that?
Yep. You want me to read it, Jonathan, or you?
I challenge Sarah Copeland Hands to tell me I can't.
I think you have to read it. I don't want to challenge anybody. Yeah, let's just read it.
I'll read it real quick. We'll make a motion to go to executive session to discuss a contractual, legal, or personnel matter or premature general public knowledge of the subject matter will place the town or person involved at a substantial disadvantage. Is further moved to enter into executive session under subsection A2 to discuss the negotiating or securing of real estate purchase options with the town manager and director of operations, both in attendance tonight.
Anybody want to second that?
It's gotta be a record.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.